Welcome back on pregame.com. I'm Pauly Howard. That's Teddy Covers. It's bowl season, baby. Try to make you some money here. First game, South Alabama and Bowling Green. Thank God you can bet on these games from December 20th to December 29th. Not one game where ranked teams play each other.
Yeah, I mean, look, bowl season was made for bettors. Who's going to watch this game? South Alabama versus Bowling Green. Nobody's watching this game.
6-6 against 7-6.
The people who are watching this game are people who have action on this game. It's designed for us. So let's break it down. South Alabama, Bowling Green.
Well, okay, you have both. It's funny when you look at the records, and Bowling Green comes in. They lost 3 in a row. They were humiliated on national TV in the MAC title game by Northern Illinois, and South Alabama's lost 4 or 5. So I guess South Alabama's a small favorite. Money coming in on them, too, because of the location.
Well, money's pouring in on South Alabama. This line opened South Alabama pick 'em -1. There was even one spot that opened Bowling Green as the favorite. And now we're looking at South Alabama, the Jaguars, -3, even some -3.5 starting to pop up. There hasn't been much Bowling Green money, and part of that obviously is because Bowling Green looked so bad on national TV against Northern Illinois, a complete no-show in the MAC title game.
Right.
Part of the fact is that they now have lost 3 in a row. Part of the fact is that the MAC as a conference has been getting destroyed straight up and against the spread in bowl matchups in recent years. And as you mentioned, part of the fact is that South Alabama playing in Montgomery, which is, number one, their first ever bowl game. Number two, fairly close to home. It's a drive, but it's not, it's not next door. But it's, we're going to see a stronger contingent of South Alabama fans there than we will of Falcon fans for sure.
Okay, what's going on with Bowling Green? You've been reading some interesting things in the papers. Mm-hmm. You think you get a great performance after what happened against Northern Illinois?
Well, there was some talk about trying to step it up for Bowling Green, and of course, one thing that you always do for any bowl handicapping is read the player quotes. Are they excited to be there? What's the chemistry in the locker room like? Especially with a team like Bowling Green that has lost 3 in a row, as you mentioned, coming into this game. Have things fractured, and boy, reading through the local papers, I did not get a good feeling about the Bowling Green performance here. There appears to be some locker room fissions there that are a major concern. Of course, they'll be playing the QB rotation game. Neither quarterback has played particularly well throughout the course of the campaign, but James Knapp and Cody Callaway are both going to get snaps in this.
Sorry, what would concern me is they were run out against Wisconsin. Wisconsin couldn't put anyone away, and it was, 68-17, something like that.
That's not true. Wisconsin blew out a bunch of teams this year. They just had a couple of really ugly losses, most notably Ohio State. But Wisconsin was blowing teams out for months.
They struggled with South Florida at home. They struggled with Minnesota. They struggled with...
I know. I'm not saying Wisconsin was great, but I'm saying they had their fair share of blowout wins. Remember the Nebraska game, for example. That certainly stands out. But Wisconsin's the kind of team that can physically wear you down at the line of scrimmage that would lead to a blowout result in the second half. South Alabama's not that kind of team. And South Alabama is in a bizarre situation.
This is good, yeah.
They fired their offensive coordinator at the end of the regular season. Joey Jones has been the head coach since the program's inception. This is their first ever bowl game. And they get to the bowl game and then send the offensive coordinator and the entire offense out the window. They're trying to install a brand new offense in a week and a half. The new offensive coordinator, Bryant Vincent, doesn't have 2 weeks on the job.
Wow.
And they're not just tweaking the offense, they're changing the offense. The goal, ultra up-tempo football. They want to run one of these fast-paced schemes. They haven't even had 2 weeks to practice it. I'm not sure how well it's going to work here. That being said, Bowling Green's kind of dicey. So where does that leave us, Mr. Howard?
To make it official, what are you going to do?
You want to make it official? I'll make it official. Up-tempo means more plays. When you talk about totals for bowl games, the totals that you're seeing posted for these games are based on nothing but regular season stats. Here we have a situation where a team's going to try to play twice as fast as they did in the regular season. Maybe they'll be good enough to do it, maybe they won't, but there will be a lot of plays run in this ball game. Bowling Green plays at a very fast tempo. South Alabama now going to join them. Let's take this game up and over the total, 54 the number. South Alabama, Bowling Green over in the Camellia Bowl.
All right, good luck to everyone out there. Hope you make some money. We'll see you next time on pregame.com.